In part 1, you saw us exploring Prague's old town, watching the famous astronomical clock show, wandering through the charming medieval streets, and ending the day with a magical sunset at the Charles Bridge. But on our second day in Prague, we wanted to experience the city in a completely different way. Before the crowds, before the noise, before Prague fully woke up. And honestly, if there's one thing we would recommend doing in Prague, it's this. Built in the 14th century under King Charles IV, Charles Bridge is one of Prague's most iconic landmarks. For centuries, it was the only connection between Prague Castle and the old town. And according to local legends, egg yolks were mixed into the bridge's mortar to make it stronger. Today, the bridge is guarded by 30 Baroque statues, each carrying its own story and history. Legend says the foundation stone was laid exactly at 5:31 am on July 9, 1357, creating the palindrome's number sequence 135797531, believed to bring good luck. Fascinating, isn't it? Watching the sunrise over the quiet streets of Prague, walking through the nearly empty old town square, and crossing Charles Bridge with barely anyone around felt almost unreal. One of the reasons Prague feels so timeless is because much of the city survived World War II without major destruction, allowing its centuries-old architecture and charm to remain beautifully preserved even today. There is something incredibly magical about Prague in the early morning light. The city feels softer, quieter, almost frozen in time. After soaking in the peaceful side of Prague, we headed back to rest a bit before setting out again to explore the magnificent Prague Castle. Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome back to our channel Main Bani. So today we are at Prague and standing in front of our hotel. So this apartment is located amazingly well. It's just in the heart of the old town, and every a tourist attraction that we get in Prague, like the Charles Bridge, the astronomical clock, everything is at walking distance from here. Location is amazing. Dating back to the 9th century, Prague Castle is considered the largest ancient castle complex in the world and has been the seat of Czech kings, emperors, and presidents for over 1,000 years. Inside the castle grounds are hidden courtyards, Gothic cathedrals, colorful streets, and some of the best panoramic views of the city. Hello everyone, we are currently standing in front of the Prague Castle. This is actually the entire area of the Prague Castle complex, I should say. And we have many buildings and offices and houses over here. So behind me you can see a small glimpse of the church that is inside the Prague Castle. We would be going inside and showing you. You can enter the church as well, that is chargeable, but the complex is not chargeable at all. You can come and visit. Inside Prague Castle stands the breathtaking St. Vitus Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that took almost 600 years to complete. After exploring the castle, we spent some time simply walking through Prague's beautiful little lanes and hidden corners. And honestly, Prague is one of those cities best explored on foot. Almost every street here feels straight out of a fairy tale. And that's how we found one of the most beautiful hidden spots in the city. Tucked away near the Prague Castle, Vrtba Garden, this stunning Baroque garden dates back to the 18th century and is often called one of the most beautiful gardens in Prague. For Bollywood fans, this place feels extra special because it was featured in the song Main Bani Teri Radha from Jab Harry Met Sejal. And of course, we couldn't leave without recreating a few moments ourselves. By the end of the day, our camera battery had completely given up on us. But before leaving Prague, we still stopped by the famous rotating head of Franz Kafka, a fascinating kinetic sculpture made of 42 moving steel layers constantly reshaping Kafka's face. And just like that, it was time to board our train and say goodbye to Prague, a city that somehow felt both lively and timeless at the same time. That's all from this journey. You were watching Mind Miles. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next mile. Bye.